asparagus spaghetti recipe coming at ya. It's easy, it's quick, and it's vegetarian friendly. My name is Benji Travis. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe for more recipes just like this. But before we get cooking, let's dive into the ingredients. For this pasta recipe, we're going to be using spaghetti, and of course to flavor this, we're going to use plenty of garlic. We've got a shallot right here. We've got sun-dried tomatoes. Of course, we've got the vegetable broth, and because it is a vegetarian dish, we're using asparagus. And to flavor this, we've got some Parmesan cheese. Now, if you guys are totally vegan or vegetarian, you can use Parmesan substitutes, but I'm gonna be using that. And it's really important that you have plenty of garlic because that's what's gonna give you that umami flavor. So let's start preparing the ingredients. I've just prepared my ingredients and I'm ready to cook, but make sure you get your water boiling for your pasta because you're going to want to have that done by the time your sauce and vegetables are done cooking. First things first, we're going to go ahead and oil up our pan with plenty of olive oil, and this is where you're going to actually flavor your pasta with that garlic. So what we're going to do is throw in that garlic, let it simmer, and even maybe dunk it in the deeper part of the oil by tipping your pan up. You're gonna remove that garlic before it gets too brown, and that way it flavors your oil. I'm gonna go ahead and pan fry these asparagus tips just to get that garlic flavor on there, but I'm gonna set them aside and add them to the pasta dish later. All right, so I'm done with those asparagus tips. Now I'm gonna cook up the rest of the ingredients. Make sure your heat is on medium-high. Go ahead and toss them in there. Gonna also toss in those shallots. You're gonna saute this for about 1 to 2 minutes. And what you're really doing is softening up these ingredients. All right, so my vegetables have softened up. I'm gonna go ahead and add my garlic and sun-dried tomatoes before I add my stock. I also like to add a little bit of that oil that comes out of the sun-dried tomatoes because it's got a lot of flavor in it. All right, so I'm gonna add my soup stock now, and I'm gonna reduce it down to it's like a syrup consistency. And what this is doing, it's gonna concentrate those flavors to get that umami out of your ingredients. All right, so my pasta is done. That is done. It's still on a high heat. I'm gonna go ahead and toss it in there. Pan fry for a good minute, and it's good to plate. Whoo! It's done now. All those flavors have just married each other, and the pasta is sticking to all that umami. Asparagus spaghetti recipe done. I hope you guys love this. Who said vegetables couldn't taste good? But before that, click or tap the screen right here to see all my pasta recipes. Click or tap the screen right here to see my vlogs where I cook for my family. Now it's time to taste this. So good. So garlicky.